Cryptoland. Cryptoland is an NFT game based on XRPL. If you heard me and Corey talking about XRPL, it is the Ripple blockchain. XRP is the currency, XRPL is the ledger or the blockchain, okay? This metaverse is for crypto enthusiasts, crypto people that want to become wealthy. As Corey says, become wealthy in the metaverse, become wealthy in the real life, okay? So how does this work? Well, welcome to Cryptoland. It is a metaverse based on a barren and desolate planet where we have alien factions known as Cryptopians. They work tirelessly to mine Cryptopium, which is the in-game currency. Cryptopium will help you build your kingdom, okay? So the idea of this game is to build a kingdom. It is for people that are looking to create wealth in the metaverse. There's different functions of different avatars, of different NFTs, which we'll be going over. So how does this work? Cryptoland is a play-to-earn game and ecosystem on XRPL. We've covered that. The miners produce and harvest Cryptopium. The blacksmiths forge weapons. The knights conquer villages. The nobles broker services. And the king and queens tax the kingdom. Each collection of NFTs within Cryptoland produces you in-game tokens. These tokens, known as crypto and Cryptopium, are exchangeable for XRP and then even back into your local fiat currency. So we'll go through those details. The concept of this is mine, refine, retain, okay? Mine, refine, retain, because you're going to see throughout the course of this presentation, there's different avatars, there's different NFTs that are going to produce you different types of income, okay? So mine, refine, retain, remember that. So Cryptoland is a metaverse comprised of NFTs divided into two categories. Number one is the land, and number two are the avatars. In the land, we have level 1 through level 10. 10 being the best, level 1 being the most basic. Again, level 1 being the most basic, level 10 being the best. In the avatars, we have a hierarchy system from the royals to the nobles to the artisans, the armies, and the miners, okay? And it looks a little bit like this. The society is set up just like the medieval times, okay? You have your kings and queens, you have your nobles, you have your army, you have your artisans, and you'll have your miners. We're going to be going over how to enter the NFT space in a few minutes. I just want to go through some of the games. Cryptopium is required for all in-game actions. It's a vital resource to fortify your kingdom, to get new weapons, and to transact in Cryptoland, okay? I want you guys to look at the supply. 1 billion tokens of Cryptopium are available. 1 Cryptopium is equal to 1 crypto, and 1 crypto is equal to approximately $50, okay? Write this down. 1 crypto is equal to what, $50. Now, the actual US price will vary depending on the market rates at that day, okay? But we have a 1-year track record of where the token crypto is between $40 to $80. So in this example, we're putting $50 as the average. $50 average, okay? Again, the actual USD value will vary. Now, the land. How does the land work? To me, the land is everything. You'll get a deed of ownership, just like you see on the left-hand side of your screen, and you'll get a plot of land within the metaverse. This plot of land, depending on its level 1 through level 10, will produce you Cryptopium on a daily basis. So I want you guys to think daily pay. Imagine you have something, an asset that produces you a token on a daily basis. How cool is that? How cool do you guys think it would be to get paid every single day just for being a landowner in this metaverse, right? This is called what's called tokenomics in English, tokenomics. The economy within this metaverse, being able to get paid every single day just for being a landowner within this metaverse. Now, the second part of this are the avatars. Like I said, the avatars are based on the medieval times, your kings, your queens, your army, your knights, okay, and your miners. Every single avatar has a function within the metaverse. Every single avatar has a function. And I want, Corey explained it this way. The avatars, think of them like your employees. Do you want 1 employee, 2 employees, 3 employees? Because they're out there now producing you Cryptopium or crypto on a daily basis. The great thing about these avatars is they don't get tired. Like Corey said, they work 24/7, 365. Now, how does this work? How do you enter? How do you earn Cryptopium? Pretty simple. As you can see on the left-hand side, if you follow the yellow trail, the first thing you have to do is mint an NFT. What do you have to do to mint an NFT? Well, you have to purchase it, okay? There's a minting cost, which we'll go over in a couple minutes. Once you pay the minting fee, you will then get allocated the NFT. However, there's 2 different types of NFTs, the land and the avatars. The land produces Cryptopium. If you get a level 1, you're producing 1 per day. If you get a level 5, you're producing 5 per day. If you get a level 10, you're producing 10 Cryptopium per day. Remember, what's a Cryptopium? 1 Cryptopium is equal to 1 crypto, which is equal to $50, approximately, depending on the value. So if you have a level 5, you'd be producing 50 times 5, $250 per day. I want you guys to understand that, okay? If you have a level 3, you're producing $150 a day. $150 a day times 30 days is $4,500. If you have a level 1, you're producing $50 a day. 50 times 30, that's $1,500 per month. I'm using dollars, but it's technically coin, okay? And depending on the actual rate, it could be lower and it could be higher. Now, every single one of the avatars as well will be able to earn through the ecosystem. The nobles will earn from the fees. Whenever you have to exchange money from Cryptopium to crypto, there's fees. If you have a noble avatar, you'll be able to make a percentage of that. If you're a royal, you'll make money from the land, from the taxes of the miners. If you're a miner, you're producing Cryptopium on a daily basis. If you're an army class, you steal from the miners and you're able to raid. If you're a blacksmith, you're stealing from the miners and you're forging weapons. If you're a knight, you're in cahoots with the blacksmiths and you're stealing from the miners and you're going on raids. So this entire ecosystem, we need to dedicate an entire call to this, but that's the idea, for you to get on the call tomorrow and the next few weeks and learn more and more about this game and how it's going to work. You can see here's all the protocols for the miners, how they work, 20% tax to the royal class. So if you're a king, you're automatically making 20% of what the miners are doing. The blacksmith, what they can produce, how they forge their weaponry, the army class, how they make their Cryptopium on a daily basis. Again, the knights, what they're doing to earn Cryptopium. The nobles brokering their services, and you're able to, there's 3 different classes, the merchants, the bankers, and the warlords. and you're able to go through and earn your crypto through the in-game fees. And then the royals, obviously everybody wants to be a king, right? I want to be a king. I want to have a king. I want to have a queen. I want to have a miner. I want to have a blacksmith. I want to have them all. Why? Because you need every single one of these avatars to build a kingdom. You can't build a kingdom with just a king. You can't build a kingdom with just a piece of land. You can't build a kingdom with just a blacksmith. You need them all. Maybe you can't start with all of them, but the idea is to build yourself a kingdom inside of crypto land. So again, this whole system works together. The avatars, the land, the production, all works together. Now, how does this work? What are the costs for minting? These are currently right now subject to change. I want you guys to understand that there's going to be 10,000 plots of land that are mined Gen 0. So this top line up here, number 1 through 10,000, Gen 0. The cost of that is approximately $2,500 in XRP, which XRP right now is sitting at about 60 cents, okay? The second gen, or Gen 1, you can only earn with Cryptopium. You can only mint with Cryptopium. Your Gen 0 Cryptopians are approximately $2,000 in value. Now, what does this mint mean? What does minting mean? I want you guys to think a lottery system mixed with the raffle. A lottery system mixed with the raffle. There's 10,000 plots of land. Of the 10,000, 100 are level 10s. So 1% are level 10s. That's the best. That's the most rare piece of land. Of the avatars, there's 100 queens and 100 kings. So there's 2% royal class. Those are the most rare avatars in the metaverse. What you want to do is you want the ability to mint a rare. The way it works is it's a lottery system mixed with the raffle. The more tickets you buy, okay, the more mints that you do, the better your chances are of minting a rare, a king, or a level 10 plot of land. Let me say that again. The more mints that you have, minting tokens that you have, the better your chances of getting a rare. Now, let me say that again, just in case. The more minting tokens that you have, the better the chances of you getting a rare. If you get a rare, it's like, I want to say like winning the lottery. But if you don't get a rare, worst case scenario, you get a level 1 or you get a miner. We'll go through those scenarios as well. So how do you purchase this? The IX whitelist, like I said, the public cost is $2,500 and $2,000. Our cost is going to be $1,750 and $1,500. Okay. The payment methods are crypto, BTC, and XRP. There's no fees if you pay in crypto. If you do a bank deposit, there's going to be a 5% fee on top of the amount. Now, for us as IX members, the land NFT is $1,750 with a $100 direct bonus and $500 in business volume. The avatar NFT is $1,500 with the $50 direct bonus and 400 BV. Okay. Now, you guys might be thinking, wow, this is $1,700. This is $1,500. But at the same time, this is land that is producing you, or this is an NFT that is producing you now daily pay. So what do you want to look at? You want to look at how long will it take you to accumulate enough token to make your money back. So $1,750 and $1,500. Now, it depends what you want to do, what decisions you make. It's all your strategy. Okay. These are available for purchase. This is one time only. This is not monthly. This is one time only. Okay. You only have to purchase the mint one time. You do not have to purchase this monthly, and it's going to produce you now for the next 12, 18, 24, 36 months. Okay, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years. I can't tell you forever because I can't say, I don't know the future. But what I can tell you is that I'll go over some stuff here in a second. So what's next? We'll teach you all of this stuff on the NFT calls. You're going to have to download a wallet called Zoom. You create a trust line. If you want to purchase, we will send you the purchase form, okay? It is not available in the back office. This is something outside of the system for the time being. If you want to purchase and you purchase within the next 7 days, we're going to offer a $250 discount, okay? $250 discount if you purchase within the next 7 days, guys. So it'll be $1,500 and $1,250. Let me go back to this here again. $250 discount if you purchase in the next 7 days. So the land will cost you $1,500 and the avatar will cost you $1,250. Okay? The prices are subject to change. I'm telling you, the prices are going to go up. In 7 days, the prices are going to go up. In 14 days, the prices are going to go up. In 21 days, the prices are going to go up. So make the decision as fast as you can to purchase one of these. Purchase one of these, and I'm telling you, it's going to be life-changing when you understand the NFT. Maybe you don't understand NFT. Maybe you don't understand metaverse. But how many of you guys wished you would have bought Bitcoin at $1 or $500 or $1,000? How many of you guys wish you would have bought Bitcoin at $10,000? Every single one of us. That is the opportunity that we have right now. That is the opportunity. So with that, you can see our roadmap here. We'll go through all of this. People are asking, when does the game start? When does this? What's going to happen here? February 1st is the whitelist sale to IX Global members. Starting tomorrow, you can start to purchase. March 1st is the first round of minting. March 15th, the second round of minting. The beta begins April 1st. June 1st, all the game elements will be deployed. And by the end of the year, we'll have a full metaverse up and running and going into generation 1 of the NFT mints, okay?